Good-natured Jeff actually killed Roger. What the heck happened? Turns out Roger didn't feel like cleaning, so he not only paid Jeff to do the job but also gave him old clothes. But when Jeff headed home, Roger disguised himself as a robber. He snatched the money back and beat Jeff up.
Is that the come back and kick me whistle?
Then pretended to fuss over Jeff's wounds afterward. After listening to Jeff's story, Roger offered to walk him home, and right before they left, he handed the money back to Jeff. But the second Jeff opened his door, Roger morphed into the robber again and attacked him.
I don't have time for this.
So by day, Roger acted all caring. He paid Jeff for the cleaning, even let him ride his scooter home. Jeff pedaled like crazy, desperate to get home fast, but the traffic light suddenly turned red. Lucky for him, he slammed on the brakes just in time. As soon as the light turned green, the robber showed up again. This time, Jeff not only lost the $50 but also had to pay for Roger's damaged scooter.
This is getting ridiculous. You want me to walk you home again?
It didn't help last time.
Sheesh, just trying to help the kid out. I'm gonna rape him this time.
At night, the robber confronted Jeff once more, and this time, Jeff had hit his breaking point. Fuming, he pulled out a gun, fired several shots, and finally took Roger down.
Ow! That's a whoopsie.
Every Christmas, everyone at the CIA is required to bring a gift for the director, but the director noticed one gift was missing. He had to find out who was responsible. Stan surprisingly volunteered to investigate. He started questioning his colleagues. At first, he was just planning to chat casually, but when the director suddenly walked in, Stan immediately tackled his coworker to the ground, forcing him to tell the truth. When he found a second colleague, Stan planned to invite him to play ball, but his hard work only made his colleagues hostile toward him. Months passed, and Stan had nothing to show for it. The director suggested replacing the investigator, but it was actually Stan who had forgotten the gift, so he absolutely couldn't let anyone else take over the case. With no other choice, he turned to Roger for help. Roger was smart. CIA agents often sacrifice themselves on missions, so why not blame one of them? Coincidentally, the director mentioned that an agent had died the previous night. Stan seized the opportunity, claiming that the agent was the one who had forgotten the gift and had committed suicide out of guilt. At the funeral, the director announced that the family wouldn't receive any compensation. Without compensation, the mother and her 2 daughters couldn't survive, and one of the kids was even in therapy. Stan felt overwhelming guilt, so he promised he would help them get the compensation they deserved. The second he said it, he regretted it. To raise money, Stan took a part-time job at a supermarket after work, but a day's wages were nowhere near enough. He even asked the manager for a 10-year advance on his salary.
But I look like a bank.
Manager's words gave Stan an idea. Maybe robbing a bank was the fastest way to make money. But when he arrived at the bank, he saw a sperm donation center and a blood donation center nearby. Robbing a bank was immoral, so he decided to donate sperm and blood every day until his body was completely drained. He couldn't keep this up forever, so he decided to confess to the director. Honesty was the only way to become a better person. Lies might help you escape for a moment, but not for a lifetime. The director told him to remember the gift next time and forgave him this once, but warned him not to make the same mistake this Christmas. It turned out a whole year had passed, and this time, he had forgotten the gift again.